Well, all right, we got to see some Drake Maye in the NFL. Only one drive, and it actually got cut short due to just the game ending, but it was still an interesting drive. We did get a decent amount of playing time, so I figured, hey, why not make a film study breaking down what we saw from Drake Maye in this one? Starting off with the play you see on your screen, this is going to be his first pass in the NFL, and it is not an ideal one. You, for a second, were maybe wondering, is he going to join the likes of Brett Favre and Jameis Winston and Sam Darnold as quarterbacks who first pass ended up being pick sixes? Not quite that, but let's talk about what happens. It's a zone coverage play, and you see it's going to be a tight end's route going more over the middle. I actually have the wrong player listed there. It's a tight end right next to him who's going to be going, just trying to get into a gap in coverage, underneath right here. Nothing too fancy. Maye is going to take the snap, and to be honest, I don't even think he's doing that bad of a job here. I mean, he is staring down the tight end, but it's such a quick throw. A lot of times you will see NFL players do that. But watch that Jets defensive back right here is going to do a really good job on this play, I would say. And this is, I think, the biggest lesson for me to learn is just how athletic these, NFL players are. Watch him step in and nearly gets the interception on that one. Didn't quite happen, but still, again, it's just one of those things that in college, these plays pretty much always work. As long as you throw it quickly, you're going to be good. At the NFL level, it doesn't quite work that way. Everyone is so athletic that they can make so much more ground. They can cover so much more ground in so much less time that you have to be that much quicker. And a lot of times you have to just be more clever. Don't stare down your receivers, things like that. These are the lessons you can only really learn from playing in NFL games. Gotta talk about stuff like this. This is something that we definitely saw on this drive a decent amount, which is it's a man coverage concept on a 3rd down and 3. So, for the Patriots, they don't necessarily have a ton of receiver talent, which, they make up for it by also not having a ton of offensive line talent. Maye is going to take the snap. You look down the field, and the Jets just have this well covered. And in fairness to the Patriots, who do have some guys who I think are interesting, the Jets do this to a lot of teams, right? Even good receiving cores, the Jets are capable of locking up. But here for Maye, can't make anything happen with through the air. So what is he going to do? Well, he's going to try and run. However, this time it just does not work. He's going to get tripped up and actually taken to the ground hard on that one. They gain a yard, but that's obviously not what they were going for on that one. So, okay, 4th down. Hey, it's, desperation time, and we're trying to see what we have with Drake Maye a little bit. Why not give him a drive? Well, heading over here, this is actually a different 4th down. It's the 4th down and 8, one of 3 4th downs they would have on this drive, but it's going to be a similar thing. The Jets are going to try and man up once again. Maye takes the snap. He is going to look over and looks down the field, and again, doesn't love what he sees. That over the middle route looks open, but it actually isn't because there's a linebacker covering over the middle of the field, just a little bit more shallow. So, okay, nothing for Drake Maye to do here, but he's going to try and use his legs once again. This time, there's no one to contain him on the top of the screen. Because of that, he rushes over, gets a nice block, and is able to pick up a 1st down right there. Really good stuff here by Drake Maye. And again, he is definitely someone who has the athleticism to pull this type of stuff off, and it's nice to see him do it. I also thought we saw him make some nice plays. Something like this. It's a 3rd down and 2. You see it's a comeback route towards the offense's right. Okay, it can work. One-on-one matchup. Maye takes the snap, and you're going to see the route come back onto the screen right here. It's, working. I mean, you have a receiver open. So as much as I can say these other plays, no one was blocking, no one's getting open, and that was the case on several of these other plays. This time you have a receiver open. But what I like about this from Maye is the ball is already coming out. I mean, that is something that some guys just have at the NFL level, and some guys just don't. And while there was a play or two where I thought Maye held onto the ball a touch too long, for the most part, he was getting the ball out of his hands quickly. This one gets over and results in a 1st down. If he didn't get it over that quickly, I don't know if it gets them the 1st down. So really good stuff there. And also this play I thought was very promising. It's a 4th down and 10. It's going to be a zone coverage concept. And you see this route going over the middle of the field. It's a zone blitz worth mentioning, so the windows should be a little bit bigger. Maye, though, takes the snap. He's going to wait until his receiver gets past the linebacker, steps up in the pocket, and delivers a nice throw. This is really good stuff from Drake Maye. Again, not the highest degree of difficulty play, but these are the plays that rookies struggle with. I mean, these timing routes over the middle, having to navigate in the pocket, which collapses quicker. This is honestly, I think, very promising stuff. Now, again, it has to be mentioned, playing the Jets late in the game when the Jets kind of know they have the game won, This is very different than had Maye come in the second quarter, right? You're getting a different experience right here. It is still their first string, but still, you're getting a different team here. I guess a different energy level is probably the fair way to put all of that. And it is just one drive. There were some mistakes made by Maye, but as a whole, I thought he looked comfortable out there. And that's the number one thing you look for in a drive like this. And I do kind of wonder if, given this, maybe later on in the season, do you decide to make a shift? Obviously, you can't do it now. I mean, the way this offensive line's playing, you want to keep them healthy, right? But still, just something I do wonder. But yeah, those are my thoughts on all of this. What are yours? Let me know in the comments below. Always love hearing from y'all. And of course, as always, thanks for watching.